What's up, y'all? Three things. I had to do the little Bulls Wizards little jump off. I'm gonna play a little bit of it, but that's totally secondary to what I want to talk about today. Like I said, three things. First thing is this. If you're not aware of it yet, I know I haven't dropped a video. I mentioned it here and there. Myself, Miles Dawkins 24/7, and I'm blessed. Both of those guys are YouTube commentators. They kind of specialize in Madden Ultimate Team and Madden overall. Me and those guys have started a channel. It's called the Franchise Players Network. And first and foremost, I want y'all to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'll tell you pretty much what the channel is designed to entail. Essentially, what we're gonna do every Wednesday, we've already done 2 episodes, but every Wednesday we're gonna do a show. It's an hour long, pretty free flowing show called Franchise Blessed and Dawkins. So it's just us three guys talking, sports, video games, and here and there we'll have a guest on and that sort of thing, different stuff like that. So we last week we had Launchpad 1412, who's also primarily a Madden guy, but he does some NBA 2K as well. So we had him on because Dawkins was out, he wasn't actually in this show, and that'll happen from time to time. But every Wednesday at 7 o'clock Central Time, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, 5 o'clock Pacific Time. So wherever you are, hopefully you can find a way to get there. Now the good thing about it is it's a Google Hangout, so that's the way you can watch it live and be able to to participate and ask questions or whatever, because we are all of us on Twitter why this is happening. So if you guys ever want to ask questions about something that we're talking about, you can do that. Just holler at us in whatever way. Hopefully keep it nice, but you know what I mean, you can do that. But even if you can't watch it live, you can you don't miss both of those. Boozer gonna miss them both. If you can't watch it live, you can always watch the video afterwards. So that's another cool thing about doing the hangout shows, of course. So just keep that in mind moving forward. Hopefully you can check that out once a week. Like I said, the link to the channel is in the description, so please subscribe to that. It'll mean a lot to me. I really appreciate it. I always appreciate all my subscribers, everything you guys do. I know obviously without subscribers you don't have a channel, now do you? You don't have nothing. So I appreciate everybody who watches the videos, whenever I drop them, and the ones you're interested in, however, whatever your level of participation is, I appreciate it. That brings me to my second point. I want to make sure I can let people know kind of what's coming. I've tried some different things with like structure and say, oh, you're going to have this schedule, that schedule. Well, I haven't completely abandoned that, but I know things change. So I hesitate to really drop that out there again, even though sometimes I might be working on a schedule. I hesitate to tell you guys, okay, well, this is what I'm doing, because if something changes, then, I don't want to be like I didn't do what I said I was going to do or something like that. Get that out of here. Foul. No foul. Mike Dunleavy Jr. So, oh, look, those scores are right on point. And they got the Easter jump off. Look at it. Shine. But yeah, but the way you can kind of keep abreast of what I'm doing, like for the day or for the week, is by following me on Twitter. On Twitter, I have really, started to do that all the time now. Any one of you guys who are following me on Twitter know that, I've been posting a lot of stuff about plans of when videos are coming, what to expect for the day, sometimes the whole entire week moving forward. I'll drop that out there. So it's a good way to know what's happening, because I get a lot of questions of when is the next My Team video, when is the next VC Hustler video, when is the next My GM video coming, are you still doing this, are you still doing that? A good way to know, or the best way to know, is to follow me on Twitter. If I do come up with something, some sort of schedule that I feel comfortable in saying I'm going to stick to, I'll come back out and tell y'all that again. But as of right now, the way to know is by following me on Twitter and listening for when jump at Bill. You cannot let Bill shoot it. That's the way, to know. So that's that. Now, also on that same vein, I want to kind of tell people what I'm working on, which I do feel comfortable saying, hey, these are the series I'm doing right now. I can say that. I'm not going to give out dates and stuff like, oh yeah, this is going to be this day or whatever. I'm not going to do that, but I can tell you what I'm working on. Oh, behind the back pass from Heinrich. Right about now, I am finishing up Player Faces Tattoos and Shoes. Just did the Knicks, so if you didn't know, I'm doing it in alphabetical order. And so, you know, obviously we're in the K's, right? Well, we're done with the K's now. It's time for the L's, which the Lakers or whatever is coming up next. And unless my alphabetical order skills are failing me at the moment, which probably not. Oh no, you did not say that by Reza. So he slams it. But anyway, so yeah, you know, that's one of the ones I'm working on right now. As far as obviously working on breaking the curse with MLB The Show, and trying to make sure I do that as frequently as possible. I know a lot of people. Last time I really dropped the ball on that and didn't really get it out. But I know that's not going to happen this time. Biggest reason I know that's not going to happen is because you can carry this series, the saves over from PS3 to PS4, and then from MLB 14 to MLB 15. So there's no, I don't care if it takes me 2 years to finish this season, it's going to get finished. And then two, I just know that I'm going to be playing it a little bit more consistent than I did last year. So I will be on that. And then of course also because I'm using quick counts and player lock, games are being able to be played quicker. That's always a problem with baseball games because they take so long, you know. So I feel pretty confident I got everything I need to get that in order. Outside of that, also in the NBA 2K world, I'm doing the VC Hustler, which is the My Team series. So I'm working on that. Y'all know I'm way behind on that as compared to everybody else who has been doing this like probably since the game dropped. Or somewhere close to that. I should have passed that to Taj Gibson. But yeah, so I'm still working on that, and I think I've only been like 2 or 3 episodes in on that. And then the last My GM series, the last 2K series is the My GM, the Bulls 2K15, where I move it ahead, and that's the one I'm using my draft class as well. So that's what I'm working on. The next things up will be, once I finish the Player Faces Tattoos and Shoes, I'm gonna do the Road to the Show. So around about that time, I know or somewhere close to that, I know that the PS4 version of MLB The Show will be out. So I'll add that in and probably look for Lucius Lambert to come back. Gotta have Lucius, you know. So I'll put him back in there. Slim! Nene, never jump. Never again, okay? I keep telling you, Nene, I had to do that to him. I had to. So yeah, Breaking the Curse and the Road to the Show will be the 2 baseball series I do. I'm also gonna do something. Now, I'm not gonna like commit to doing this like, you know, like I did necessarily with the draft class, or I don't know yet, but I am gonna make some legends on MLB The Show. So that's something I am going to do. I haven't even decided to what degree or how I'm going to do this, but I know I'm going to do it. You're dribbling too much, sir. I haven't decided how I'm going to do it, but I do know I'm going to do it. So look forward to that as well. So just giving you guys a little heads up on what's going to happen. I'm sorry to talk to y'all for 10 minutes, but it was a little bit of gameplay going on too. But you know, so yeah, that'll do it. I would appreciate, like I always say, if you guys subscribe and follow, and peace. Missed it, Joaquin.